Ask any questions you want, Frozen, and I'll make sure to explain them. Because if they're questions that you have, then other people trying to learn it probably have it also. That means I didn't explain it very well. So go ahead and ask anything. And I'm just going to go through and explain the entire route. I'm probably going to leave my splits running so I can go through them. Hey, you do 120 faster than Krell? You learn the route first. Probably just going to leave my splits running throughout so that you know when each of my splits are, and then you can use these as your own splits if you want to, or make your own. But I'm going to leave these running and just go through them. So time starts same time as any percent. This walkthrough is going to assume that you know the any percent run at least, and that you haven't run 120 signs or 119 signs before. So going off of that, timer starts the same time as any percent, and it ends when sign 120 loads into the save game, which you're going to need the sign tracker save watcher for, which is probably located in the description of this video. So time starts here, and right off from here you want to walk forwards and jump off to the side and land either side of this platform, and just walk forwards and up towards the gallery. Bunny hop if you want, or don't, it really doesn't matter. From here, just turn to the side and inside enter the little area behind here. Once the sign loads, you can hit escape, and you want to head right back to the same place that you were. It's going to place you just a little ways forward, so you don't have to go around and walk here. So that's a really small map. You don't have to do it if you don't think it's going to save you any time. Green maze is right, right, left, left, left. So just memorize that. Either side doesn't matter, both exactly the same length. You want to hit escape just as sign 7 loads if you did the first escape. If you didn't do the first escape, then it's going to be sign 6. So for me, I did that escape right now, so it's going to be sign 7. And sign 7 is going to load just past the second sign when you get to the black area just past the second sign. So right as I get to this black area, it's going to load. Just watch for raw persistence. If you watch for raw persistence, then you don't have to look at the number, and you won't get confused if you miss the first escape, or if you don't miss it. You won't get confused if you look for raw persistence instead of the number. So just watch for that. Hit escape when it loads, or just before while you're still walking forward. Just make sure raw persistence sign loads, and then map to 3 paths in sight, which is the large room just to the right of where you are. You're going to be heading towards this direction where the door is, so either walk backwards or walk looking downward. Either way works. I usually walk backwards and then turn to the side to go to window of opportunity. You don't have to touch the window, just walk forward enough so that it's filling your view. You can touch it, but it really doesn't matter. You can touch it, but you just want it to fill the view, and then walk off to one of the sides. And then just go down this hallway. You really just have to memorize which directions to turn. From here, if you notice, this is the shortest length of direction compared to the others. So from here, don't turn, just start walking to the right side, and you'll see a circle flash. Turn 90 degrees, and then keep walking to the right. Once sign 10 loads, you'll hit escape, and then map to into darkness at the very bottom of the map. And you're just skipping walking from that circle to the center of this room. So if that's too short of a distance for you, then you don't have to do it. Just turn around from that circle and start walking this way. From here, head to mini paths to nowhere, Once this sign loads, hit escape, and mini pass to nowhere. Take either staircase, it doesn't matter, you have to take them both. Once you take either staircase, come right around this corner and then hit escape right after sign 13 and go right back to mini pass to nowhere. You're only skipping, the other corner is right around here, you're only skipping walking around this corner and up towards the stairs. So again, if that's too short for you, then you don't have to do it. Take the other staircase, the one you didn't take before, and then walk to around halfway across this hall and then back. So you make sure that this turns to green. And then after this door opens, my first split is when I touch this laser. That sign will load when you touch this laser. So my first split is right there, and then hit escape. From here, you want to go to Into Darkness, and you're heading to the blue gun. Assuming you know any percent, you know where the blue gun is, just down this hallway, and back here. So grab the blue gun and hit escape, and you want to go right back to There's No Way In. So the blue gun window is right back there. You're just skipping walking from there to here, and then you're pretty much lined up to walk down this hallway already. So just walk down this hallway and get through the window. Sign 21 will load, which is that sign. Hit escape and then head to green gun. In the any percent route, green gun is Leap of Faith. You want to turn around, be looking at the eye wall while you're walking backwards. You want to keep the reticle on the eye wall as you're walking backwards. Sign 22 will load, and then walk forwards. Keep the reticle on the eye wall. There is a bit of a dip right under the walk letters, so you have to reposition. Then just obtain green gun, going through leapfrog, same way as you would in any percent. Hitting escape here, and then green gun. I have a green gun split, and from green gun head to yellow gun, and you're pretty much just going to do regular any percent. Mapping to 3 paths in sight is faster than mapping to a jump too far, since you already have the map for it in 120 signs. So use that instead. And this is all regular any percent right now. So make sure you know the any percent route before trying to learn 120. It definitely helps. All the puzzle strats for this are in the any percent walkthrough. From here, you're not going to hit escape. There's a little deviation from the any percent route. You're going to walk forwards through here to get this sign, and through here to get this sign. And then hit escape once that sign loads. And back to the any percent route to grab red gun. After grabbing red gun, we deviate a lot from the 80% route to go grab all the rest of the signs and then back to the chase. So after grabbing red gun is where most of the 120 route starts. So you don't hit escape here. Again, you want to go through the regular red gun intended route. Once you walk through here, once this sign loads, hit escape and look up and to the left a little ways. And you want to click on the arrow right next to where you are, which will bring you to laying the foundation. You're just skipping, walking from that door and around to here. That's all you're skipping. So next you want to grab this piece and drag it down to the center, and you'll see it snake nicely into there. Grab that cube and place it in the slot. From here, there's two ways to do it. Fastest right now is to walk pretty close to too many lasers, place a couple cubes here to grow some, and then place some up here as well, flat like that, and then some against the wall and some against this wall, and you'll see that it's open enough Usually you want to place only about 3 wide here, and 3 wide here, and 6 tall, and 6 tall. And that's one way to get through here. The other way to get through here is to completely fill this up, and you wouldn't have any of these here. Just completely fill this up, and then just drag across the bottom and around so that you can walk through. Either way works. Second way is slower, assuming you can do the first way more quickly. It all depends on how quickly you can execute the different strategies. So right there, you just want to pull each thing out with middle mouse button, and then walk down here, and once this sign loads, hit escape, and you're going to head to the ground floor, which is right here. Grab some cubes from this yellow side, and then walk over here to enter the tower. Fill both sides, walk forward, and you're going to head to this left side, because you're going to be clipping through this wall. So just place a line of cubes in front of you, and then just start slowly placing cubes until you see them disappear. Then you clip through the wall. So just walk through, and you can get the sign for number 2, and then you want to go through the door for 2. Now you're going to solve all the tower puzzles as you would with a red gun. So just go through all the tower rooms, and there's a little strat for this one that's a little faster. If you pick up the top and right and then drag over, grab that and drag it down, it's a lot faster than you know, this kind of thing where you only get 1 cube each time and you have to wait for them all to respawn. So what you want to do, and you need to be fast enough to do it, is grab this cube, that cube, drag it over, and then drag that down. And then you can drag these 2. And on to Tower 4. Tower 4 is a little different. You want to start holding backwards and watch for the sign to load, this sign specifically. Once it loads, hit escape, and then click the arrow right next to Tower 4. So here's Tower 4. Click the arrow right next to Tower 4, which will bring you to the other side of Fly. You want to walk forward just a little bit, enough for this sign to load. The trigger for this sign is forward up here somewhere. You want to grab cubes while you're doing this, and then turn around and place the cubes here, just a few, and then drag them across and get them through here. Grab a couple cubes. You're going to need enough cubes to do another tower clip. So you're going to walk to this side of 5 and drag cubes up, and again place cubes to clip through. You don't want to spam cubes, because spamming cubes will get you stuck in the wall instead of clipping you through it. So you just want to drag cubes up and then kind of slowly place them. From here, I believe Krell said that you don't have to actually get this sign, you get it later on, I believe. So just walk to here. I don't know, he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he said you don't have to actually get that sign. So just walk to the door. You want to place a couple of cubes out, sticking out like this, and then walk off and do a mid-air jump. In order to do a mid-air jump, you have to walk off a ledge. If you jump off a ledge, then you won't be able to do it. But if you walk off a ledge, then you can mid-air jump. And then you just want to line up facing this direction so you don't accidentally select another cube. You want to face this direction, and then grab a cube underneath you and drag it up. Jump off, and you want to try to grab these cubes as you're walking backwards, and try not to get stuck here on this little ledge here. If you can't grab those cubes, then you can always just pick these up. But you just need enough cubes to fill this in, and then keep going through here. Get on this jump pad facing up, or bounce pad, and then just face down and walk backwards. Right here, you want to line up your reticle with this section on the P, and grab a cube from down there. And then after grabbing a cube, mid-air jump, and then place the cube underneath yourself. So something like this. grab a cube, mid-air jump, and place it underneath yourself. It takes some practice to do, and if you can't do it, then just go ahead and fall all the way down and grab this top piece of the U and drag all the way up. But if you can do it, and it's good to do it because it saves a bunch of time from falling all the way down there, and then just drag it up to anywhere around here. And then once that sign loads, hit escape. And from there, you want to head to Tower 5 and through this door, get on top of the yellow cube and drag it up. Walk off and mid-air jump again to land here. And then bunny hop down this hallway so that the WTF room doesn't appear. When that sign loads, hit escape. And then click the arrow next to Tower 5. From here, you want to jump onto this cube and then jump across, which I just hit the ceiling instead, but normally you wouldn't do that. This jump is actually pretty difficult, and there's different ways to do this jump. There is another way that doesn't use the cube, and I'll see if I can get it. What you want to do is walk off and get another mid-air jump right here, and then mid-air jump to across. Although I don't usually use this method, so I'm not very good at it. And I'm probably walking off way too far to the side. So there. You can do that, or you can jump to the cube and then jump across. Either way works, and then you just want to start grabbing cubes from here as you're walking forward. Fill here, and then fill here, and walk through. Once this sign loads, hit escape, and from there you want to go to the green gun area. And I forgot to hit a couple splits, but you would split at red gun, and my tower start split, and then right now would be green gun. So through here, and then grab these, and then fill here and fill here. And make sure when you here, make sure you walk into here just a little ways so that the sign loads. Say if you're outside, then the sign's not lit up. Make sure you walk in when you go to grab cubes so that the sign loads. Then go through here, get that sign to load, hit escape, and then go right back to green gun room, learning to draw. Pick up all of these cubes, and then head to the left side. Fill up to this far. Grab this top cube, and then drag it down to this slot. Let go, and then just start pulling these through. Just start filling it in, and then go through here. And while you're walking down this hallway, you want to try to place cubes like this so that it gets in the way of the laser, and you don't have to stand here and wait for the door to open. Hit escape at that sign, and map to strengthen numbers right here. From here, just walk forwards and get through these green bars. Head to the right side. From here, you want to grab the middle of this chain, and then stand right around here. Let go on this wall somewhere near the center of it, and then just run over to this elevator and jump onto it. From there, walk forward and fall down on this jump pad. Hit escape when you hit the bottom of the jump pad. You'll see the sign load in the sign tracker when you hit the bottom. From there, map to Deja Vu, and come around this center section, and just start grabbing cubes from this puzzle, and then fill in right here. Although once you fill it in, or once you are able to get up to this puzzle, that cube's going to be gone. So when you fill it, it's going to fill all the way in. Get this sign to load, hit escape, and then go to managing resources. This time, pick up all the cubes, and then head to the left side instead of the right. When this sign loads, hit escape, and go to the missing pieces right next to managing resources, missing pieces. Turn around, start grabbing cubes from this corner as you walk through, and then there's multiple ways to get up this ledge, some faster, some slower. You want to place a cube here, step onto it, and drag it up. That's one way. Another way is to just pillar all the way up by just continually clicking. And the third way, which is the fastest, first is about midways of these three strats, and then the second I just showed is slowest. This first one is the fastest, but it's difficult to perform. So you want to kind of angle yourself like this, and then just walk up to the wall and start placing cubes like this, so that you kind of jump up the wall without jumping. Just hold forward and then just place cubes like this. Sometimes you can get some very large gaps in between the cubes, so you kind of fly up the wall like that. But usually what I'll do is just place a cube, walk onto it, and drag it up, because that's the easiest way to do it, although this is the fastest. From here, just jump so that platform doesn't appear, jump here, and then walk up to this second step, and then jump off. So make sure you get on the second step before jumping off. That way you can just keep holding forward, and you can walk right off the jump pad without having to jump again. Once this sign loads, hit escape, and head to blue gun area, which is logic 101 right here. From here, you're just going to do regular intended strats for this up until you can get multiple cubes, which is right here, at which point you have the red gun, so make more cubes. From here, you're just going to go through the puzzles the way that you should go through them, because there's no other way to do it, except you have more cubes now, so it's a lot easier and quicker to get through them. From here, after you fill this in, you want to walk into this a little ways until the sign loads, and then walk back out and keep going through the intended blue gun tutorial area path. You need to go down this jump pad to get the sign at the bottom. However you can get down it, whether you just need to jump or you need to place cubes. Usually you wouldn't need to place cubes, but you need to get this sign to load. So walk off the jump pad, and that's when the sign loads. Walk back on, take the cube, and then just go through this door. While you're walking forward, place some cubes back here, and then drag them over. Grab them from the other side, place a cube here, get the sign to load, turn around, get past this corner, and then turn around. Place cube in the pink door, green one's gone. And from here, don't look down, just look straight up after walking past the wall, and then walk back. It's already changed. You don't have to look at this thing, you just have to walk past this corner for it to change. So just right around here and then back. And come through here. When this sign loads, hit escape and go to don't look down, which is right here. This time you're going to fall down, so just get past it, look up, and then look down. On your way down, don't look down. Normally you'll be holding forward so that you can just keep going. Once this sign loads, escape, and you want to click the arrow just above don't look down, which will bring you to taking baby steps. From here, turn around, jump around the corner to here, because there's an invisible barrier that is right here, so you kind of have to jump around that barrier. So get this sign to load and then jump back, go up here. When this sign loads, hit escape and go to the impossible paths, which is up at the top of the map. Turn around, grab some cubes from the H on the home side. From here, there's a couple different ways to do it. The way that I usually do, which is a little slower, is to place some cubes here, middle click on this cube, and then walk inside, and then drag them to around there. And then just walk with the cubes, jump across, this sign loads, and then jump down there. Or, another way to do it, grab cubes, walk backwards a little ways until you can get some cubes around right there, walk forward, jump, and jump again across. It's a little more difficult to do, but it is a little faster as well. So then you would walk forward, get this sign to load, and then jump down. Once this sign loads, make sure you're close to this doorway for this sign to load. You don't have to go inside it, but just somewhere close enough to the doorway that that sign loads. Hit escape from there, and then head to hidden behind glass, which is my next split. Turn around from there, and then do the same thing to get through this green wall that you did the blue. Just grab some cubes as you walk through. On your way, walking towards this, line up with this red cube, grab it, and drag it to the green one as you're walking forward. Also, as you're walking forward, break the chain, and then start grabbing these. Until this point, where this wall's gone now, so you can walk backwards for that sign to load, and then walk forwards to get through here. So another way to do that one, if you're not quick enough at aiming for right here to drag it across, another way to do it is to just drag across like this and then break it and then do this same thing, and then get this sign and then jump through here. From here, just place some cubes here and then drag them across, drag them across. All you're doing is dragging them to around the center of the wall and grabbing them as early as possible. And from here, just hold right click to pick up these cubes. That'll stop the rest of the chain, so you don't destroy the rest of the chain. Place 2 cubes there, walk in, make sure you walk inside to get this sign, and then walk back. On your way back, you want to try to grab this corner and then drag it to the center of the wall. And then just pick up some more cubes, place them, walk backwards until that sign loads, hit escape, and then go back to many different angles. From here you're going to do the dev room, so look at the circle, walk backwards, and then just spin around until this back opens, or just turn right, turn left a couple times until the back opens. Walk around it, and then just fall in. This is just a series of looking up and down and then turning to one side. So depending which way you're facing when you enter here, it'll be a different direction for you to turn. So for now, just look up, jump, look down, jump, make sure you're in the center, jump, look up, and then right here is where you would normally turn, to the left or the right. So for me, it's turning to the right, and then look down, look up, jump, and hold forward and hold back. Once you get past this little step, then you can hit escape because that sign is loaded. From there, you want to go to Stairway to Heaven, and then towards these lasers, hold shift, trigger the first laser, and then just go through. Sorry, I had to cough. Go to the left side, and then trigger these lasers again, and go to the right side. Don't jump off of this ledge, because you need to mid-air jump. So walk off and mid-air jump just before you hit the jump pad, so you can land in here without touching the jump pad and having to go down. So once that sign loads, life has a way of pushing us in the right direction. Hit escape and go right back to Stairway to Heaven. From there, turn around and start walking backwards until you see the stairs starting to appear in front of you, and then just walk forwards, grab some cubes, and from here you want to jump off and try to land on this jump pad and walk forward. So that's a little bit of a hard thing to aim at first, but you'll get the hang of it eventually. Just keep trying, and you'll start to figure out where to aim eventually. Place some cubes up above here. You probably didn't know that there was a space up here, but there is. There's quite a large space up here. Place some cubes up there so that they get in front of both walls. From here, get through, and then just hold middle and right mouse while aiming at it and walking backwards. Get past both these steps. While you're picking up cubes, you'll see the steps, so like that, and then you can stop. Place a cube underneath you, and then drag it up. From here, you just want to fill in this puzzle. And there is also a quick strat for this. You can mid-air jump here, so that you don't have to go all the way down. So just fall a little ways and then mid-air jump. So you see sign 100 loaded. Or you can fall down, which you would fall facing this direction. Just place a cube and drag it up, and then just jump off so that you can get back up more quickly. From here, just push the cube back. I'm holding Alt because I have removed the 60 FPS cap. So I have to hold Alt down to recap it at 60 and be able to push these cubes. It's really stupid that the cubes won't move at above 60 FPS, but that's what you have to deal with if you uncap it. So there you go. From here, pick up that cube, jump, and head up here. And then just go through the intended way to do this puzzle, just sticking cubes in the slots. And from here, you want to get this sign, and then get this sign. Hit escape at this sign, and then go to a jumping through hoops right here. Just walk forward, and then don't press anything. You'll see 2 signs load, then hit escape. From there, go to too many lasers right up here. Turn around, and then head down this way. You want to pick up some cubes on your way, so just kind of aim as you're walking and pick them up. Place some here, and then just fill it up enough to get the door open. Head to the left side, and from here you want to pick up this cube and drag it up to here. And if you look, you can actually see the cubes here, so you can still drag them. So drag from here to here, and then down to the slot. And go to the other side, you can pick up a cube and place it in the slot. From here, jump off the bridge and go underneath it to red cross. You want to pick up 1 cube and then just hold down right mouse. And then drag 3 cubes before it respawns, and then drag the 4th one. Or drag all 4 if you're quick enough. Just make sure you get at least 3 before it respawns. Walk forward enough to get that sign, and then come back, place a cube around right here, a little further forward maybe, and then drag it up just in front of this piece of bridge so that you can jump onto it. Jump over before your cube gets destroyed, and then walk forward enough for this sign to load. It loads just before it turns white, so you can hit escape before then. From there, map to a loop that won't close, right here, and pick up this full side, fill, and then take about half of it and then fill again, and you still have enough cubes for this. So place them horizontally around that much, and then grab this cube or this cube and just drag it to there. Make sure you don't drag it below this line, because below this line is a lot farther than you think. It's very far down. Make sure you drag it above this line and to around there. You don't want to drag it over here, because you're going to have to jump from here to there, like this. So make sure you have enough space to be able to jump. And then just grab some cubes. Because you have a large stash back there, it's going to start grabbing from there first and get you a lot of cubes very quickly. So from there, just come right here and place about 5 cubes, I believe it's 5. And then just walk a little to the side and aim either right here, or right here, and start filling. Next, while that's filling, you want to aim here, and while this one is filling, you want to aim here. So, like this, while this one's filling, aim here, and then aim here. The door will open. While this third one's filling, you want to go ahead and walk over here, and just keep holding middle and right, or middle and left mouse. While that's filling, you can just stand in front of the door. So walk down this hallway just a little ways so that this sign loads right there. It starts like right when the yellow starts, or it loads right when the yellow starts. So hit escape, and from here you're going to head to the chase, which is pretty much the same as the 80%. So just place a cube. There are a couple little deviations. You don't escape here. You have to get the sign right here, which is the sign behind this door. It just loads right here. So escape here, and then regular chase, and then there's a couple deviations in the escape, and then we have to get the timer sign. So the timer sign involves some clipping, but all of this is regular chase, same as 80%. So if you don't know how to do this, then you should probably go learn 80% first, or at least watch the 80% walkthrough video so you know all the different strats for each of these puzzles and how to perform them. Stairs. And I've been missing a couple splits, but really shouldn't matter. I'll just do them now. So chase started, and then I have one at escape start, which is right now. And really the only reason I wanted to go through my splits is to show you when the end time is. So all this is regular escape, same as in 80%, up until you have to grab cubes. Is this world record pace? Yeah, sure. So instead of doing the red cube skip, like jumping here and grabbing a cube, you actually come down here because you need this sign. So come down here, grab some cubes. You can either do the thing where you place like this, or you can do the thing where you pillar all the way up, or you can do the thing where you place it and then drag it up. Usually I just place it and drag it up because it's a lot easier to do. And all this is in the 80% walkthrough again, so you can just watch that to learn how to do these puzzles. I'm failing pretty bad at some of them, but oh well. Doesn't matter if I go fast right now, it's just a walkthrough. So up until you get inside the Black Ghost's room, it's all the same. So right here, right there used to be where 119 signs ended, until Parsnip Jr. found a clipping glitch that allows us to obtain the timer sign early. So after that sign loads, right after you walk onto this glass and sign 119 loads, hit escape, line up yourself right around here, anywhere from here and over to here about, and click on any room. I just use over the edge because it's a large square. It's really easy to hit, so I just use over the edge. Line up straight. You're going to be facing about like this when you click the room. Line up straight, hit escape, and then just hold to the left. So like this, and then splits end right once you get through. And from there, that's the end of the run. So yeah, splits end. I accidentally hit R, or my unsplit key. But yeah, splits end right when that sign loads into the save game. So how does this happen? Why do you get the sign for clipping out of the wall? I'll try to explain it. Just let me go back up to the main hub. And I'll try to explain it. Right outside the main hub, if you notice, right here, the timer sign is actually right outside the main hub. So clipping through the wall there passes the trigger for the sign. So it gives you the sign. Oops. So yeah, clipping through the wall, the sign's like right here. You pass by the trigger for the sign and that gives it to you. So right when that sign loads, time ends, and that's when you would hit your final split. And this is what your map should look like. And sign wall. And that's it. That's the 120 signs route walkthrough.